for a very long time, we have been notifying the police, going to court, but I think Justice Mwaera has gone further to put a very specific instruction to the police that the people who are exercising their constitutional rights should not be interfered with. And that when we go to court, it's no longer necessary for us. We just make reference to her judgment, which is a very good precedent.
Thank you very much. Any other question? Okay, yes.
There were some skirmishes in town today. Don't you think
Skirmishes have started here and have been started by the police. And if they have started these skirmishes in order to stop us in future, please let them know that we will not be stopped by that.
That's very good defiance.
Right, thank you very much. Yes, where are the ladies?
There, and I'm afraid and sorry that the international press is being given the impression that we were not there. So where were we if we were not there?
Thank you very much.
He was actually injured when he was there.
Okay, to show
Yeah.
that we
He
were
was
there.
yeah.
Look at the injury. You see? We were there.
React in a manner in which they have done. And by the way, we participated in the process. The only thing is that the unfortunate thing is that innocent people are being trapped in this fight, which is not something of their own making. We are not accountable for the actions that are happening all over. We had a specific route, we had applied for a specific assembly point, and that's what we are accountable. Anything that happens outside the route and what we have applied for is something that has nothing to do. We are not accountable for that. And as Mtasa has said, we don't condone violence. But unfortunately, violence begets violence. And when the police, knowing full well that it's within the constitutional rights of these people to express themselves, do otherwise, then it is them that have to be accountable.
Thank you very much. I remember
I witnessed an old lady who fell during the period when they were actually firing their water cannons, and that lady just was assisted by General Banda and a few others, but I don't think she was actually badly injured. But she fell when there was stampede.
I'm also
But
being informed.
he was injured, as you can see.
I'm also being informed that 3 of those participants have been kidnapped at ZANU-PF headquarters. They are still there, and they have not been released. So it's information that.
Yeah, we are still to gather the statistics because some.
But you know, this thing has been there for a long time. And when people are bottling this for too long, you know what it is that will happen. And these are the results. And we can't blame them for that. And they've been whispering their anger. And nobody has been giving an ear to that. And this is what we are witnessing. So we are there to live with it. If we are not going to get any response sooner, surely they will wait until the day for voting comes, and you will see the results.
Thank you very much. The result is what does I stated is these two.
Well,
Will it degenerate to civil unrest?
what do you think, Comrade Wengwe? Yourself, sometimes you ask questions that you must answer. And I believe that you must answer this question. You are a Zimbabwean and you are observing exactly the same thing as we are.
We are in a season. We are in the season in which you don't know when it will evolve into what. But what I can assure you is that the people's anger is very deep. People's desperation is very deep. And I think, in my view, it must not relent. It must continue to express itself the level of desperation that Zimbabweans are facing, so that we're able to solve this problem. It appears that when people succumb to fear and intimidation, people think that that's the end. But I'm very glad that Zimbabweans are beginning to say, no, enough is enough. It is very good.
It must continue up to the day that we vote and vote Mugabe out of power.
Kana muchida kuvewo kutanga kunzwa nyaya dzakadai mazuva ese, garai makateya pa YouTube nekuklika button rakanzi subscribe. Munobva maitawo kutanga pa ZimdiTv News kunzwa zviri kuitika.